Okay, are we live yet? I can't tell. Yes, now we are live, finally. Hey, welcome tonight to Tasty Treats with Teresa. I'm having a little bit of Facebook issues. I don't know what's going on. This doesn't seem to be working right tonight. But tonight, I have some news to tell you. Last week, I was a little nervous because my daughter was going in the hospital, and since then we've got a new grandson, and this weekend we will have everybody over. Every one of my kids are coming over, the grandkids are coming over, their significant others are coming over, so we're going to have a house full. So I'm making some little snacks and things to prepare for everybody. We made some waffles the other night because little Lyndon is eating solid foods now, and so now I'm going to make some donuts just so we'll have something to eat for breakfast. These are not your typical donuts. These are apple cinnamon quick bread donuts that I got from, I think, Aldi's. So it's a very simple recipe, very easy to make. So first, turn your oven to 350, and then you take a little bit of olive oil, any oil, olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever you got. Use your pastry brush. This thing is really cool to have, and you could always use it for anything, not just for your baking pans. All of our baking pans are easy release. I'm trying to think what the proper word is. But if you coat them with oil, it makes it a little bit easier to come out. You should hand wash them. Do not put them in the dishwasher. I'm bad about that. I'll put them in the dishwasher after I remember that. But that way they will keep that coating on them so that they'll be non-stick. So we got our mix, and it calls for a half a cup of oil. So I'm using our Easy Read measuring cups. These are the best things for liquid. So I'm going to use the 1 cup size. Because of their way they are designed, they're kind of an angle, makes it very easy to read your numbers when it's a liquid. So you don't have to do the dance. And you all know what the measuring cup dance, where you measure it and then you pour it up, and then measure it and you pick it up. You don't have to do that with these measuring cups. You just sit there and you just pour. We're going to pour half a cup, and that's it. I don't have to do the little dance, which is really awesome. So pour that in there. This is the small bowl of the stainless steel mixing bowl set. This is the small one. They get really big. It comes with a nice plastic lid so you can store anything in the fridge, whatever you need to do. And they can go in the dishwasher. They can go in the freezer if you're going to make like ice cream or something. And I just dump an eggshell in there. Nothing like live TV, guys. And dump those in there. And we're just going to mix it up. That's it. Quick, easy, simple recipe. That's why it's called quick bread. Now, you could, the recipe says you put this in a loaf pan. I thought about putting it in a loaf pan and just dipping it out like a loaf of bread, like a banana bread or something. The last time I did that, it was gone in less than a day. So I want to try something a little different this time. I've got these donut pans. Let's try it out. And the recipe is missing something. I know it's missing. A half a cup of applesauce. Maybe. Supposed to open these things before you go live. Maybe. We might have applesauce if I can't get the lid open. Oh my, that is tight. It only halfway came off. Oh my. That's why I have long fingernails, right? This is fun. And now the lid comes off. All right, so this is the mini Measure All. We have these come in 3 sizes. This is the middle size. This is a 1 cup. This is perfect for liquids, solids, whichever. Hey, Alice, thanks for joining tonight. So, I'm going to put a more of a solid item in this tonight. So to use these, don't do this. It won't open. The suction on it will keep it. If you put this in a light, it's easier to read. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but it says press here. So press right here in the middle, and it will just automatically go down. Exactly where you need it, and then you're good to go. And just measure it out. Applesauce always scares me because it comes out really slow, and then ka-thunk, the whole thing comes out, right? So, it took me longer to open the jar than it was to pour it out, right? Dump that in there, push up the bottom, and every little bit will get out. You can scrape it off instead of sitting there trying to scrape out all the goodies. So, just mix it up. Oh, that makes it much easier than what I had earlier. Now, to fill the donut pan, you can fill it multiple ways. You can take the easy decorating bags that we have, fill them up, fill it and dump them in there. You can use the medium scoop. I would say the medium would fill it better. For tonight, I'm going to use this. This is our easy accent decorator. And filling is going to be the hard part. You just fill it up. It might take a couple times to fill it up because it is small. It is actually made for like cake icing, but the best part about a lot of our Pampered Chef items is they're multi-purpose. So tonight I'm using this to fill my pan up. What is you all's favorite multi-purpose tool that Pampered Chef has? Let me know in the comments. So I am putting the largest donut hole, star tip on this. You could put any tip, but because this is a little on the lumpy side, I wanted something big. And just squeeze it in this place. There is lumps of something in this dip or mixture. I don't know if it's apples. But there is a lump of something in there. And just squeeze it out. I feel that lump. They're big chunks of something. I think it's little chunks of dried apple. You like trying to squeeze a raisin through a tight hole. It doesn't work. So I might, there's another big old chunk. I might just give up and go get my scoop because it's so much easier to use. Hold on. Don't leave me yet. My medium scoop. And that way it doesn't take as long. Boom, in. Now, the scoops, they come in 3 sizes. If you don't own one, get the medium. You will use it for everything. The small one is perfect for the mini pans, like mini muffins, the mini brownie pan, things like that. The medium is perfect for cookies, filling these wells, just about anything. And the large is awesome for like meatballs. and muffins and bigger items that you need to fill quickly. I like the large one for the brownie pan because it can just one scoop and you got the whole well filled. So we are just improvising tonight since what I was going to do didn't work out. As they say, we are pampered, not perfect, so it seems like the last couple episodes I go to make something and it just doesn't turn out the way I have it in my mind. You all have days like that where it just doesn't work. It doesn't care what it is. It just isn't going to work. So I'm just going to take this apart. Actually, I should take this end off. Show you how easy it pops everything out when it's something easy like cake icing. You need to get this donut pan. It's really cool, great recipes, and it's healthy. This pan will also make really good bagels. So if you're wanting to do something a little healthier for your family, you can make bagels with this. So it doesn't always have to be sweet donuts. All right, so what I am going to do now is make it even sweeter. Because I got to stick up to my name, right? Tasty Treats. So this is a treat. I'll take some sprinkles, just plain white sugar sprinkles, and pour a little bit on top. When these bake, it kind of crystallizes on top and gives it that nice little crunch. But the crunch is going to be on the bottom. But when it comes out of the oven, I can flip it over and put it on the top too. But you guys get the idea, right? Sweets. So here we go. We got this in. We're going to put it in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. When it's done, I'll post a picture underneath, and I will put it on. I piled all my dirty dishes on it. Let me show you. It's going to go on the stackable cooling racks. These things you can get one, or you can get a set of 2 or 3. I think it's 2. I don't know. I got like 5 of them because I use them all the time, especially Christmas time. They fold up flat, easy storage. They got these nice legs on them. That comes with these little rubber tips, so you can sit on your table. It's not going to roll away. And the legs fit perfectly so that they fit right in the top hole here, so you can stack them as high as you need. I would suggest no higher than 4, but if you have a little tiny kitchen and you need to go 10, go for it. Send me a picture. I want to see that. So there you go, guys. We're going to put those on there to cool, and that is it for tonight, since everything just didn't go my way. So, donuts for breakfast this week when all the family's in. My new 2 grandsons. One is 10 months and one is 5 days old. So, there you go. Happy little family. So, if you are in a party, look up above. The link to order is up above. If you are not in a party, contact me and we will hook you up. You can get any of these really cool items. If you have a party, you can get these items at 60% off, so that's even better. All right, guys, I will see you next week, and look for the picture underneath, and I'll show you what they look like. Bye-bye.